Peter Omobe. I'm from Edo State. My workshop unit is GRA unit.
In where?
In Abacha Road. In Abacha Road, GRA, Port Harcourt. I have been in this job since 1991. My apprenticeship with my mechanicship, it should be, I think, about 30-something years now, altogether. Well, we have so many challenges as a technician, as a mechanic, as a professional. We have challenges in some of the car, even some of the workmen, even also some of so-called car users and car owners. One of the challenges in putting your hands, servicing the engine, one of them usually caused by the car owners, in the sense that if you are working for a customer as a car owner, that car owner or customer will be able to trust you. You're able to trust you. If the car owner lack that trust, you don't have the confidence, because at the time you might be doing something right because of the distrust the person has for you. Do you understand? You don't even have the confidence. Do you understand? And once you don't have the confidence, just minor thing like this, small thing like this, small thing like this would disorganize everything you have worked. So if the car owner is cooperating with you, for example, I want to do a servicing. I need plugs, I need engine oil, I need oil filter, I need fuel filter. I also need to clean up the engine. Do you understand? If you provide me this item or you give me money to buy this item, I will be able to do that work perfectly. But you see that some car owner will come and tell you, what do you want to buy fuel? Did I tell my engine is dirty? Do you understand? Then you talk of the air filter, because it's a part of the servicing. He said, what happened to my air filter? Nothing happened to my air filter. Just change my oil filter and the engine oil. So you will do that. The person will be thinking that he has servicing a car. But you have not servicing a car. It's just a part of it you have just done. So that the same car, you can take it off from the workshop. The next day it can break down. And you will be the one to complain that I just brought this car yesterday from the mechanic. I serviced my car. You as a technician, as a mechanic, a professional mechanic, you're able to know the good ones, the original ones. Because as it stands today in the market, we have this thing called fake. You can get a product. One product can have more than 5 fake of that product. For example, let's say, give me this packet. Okay, let's say this packet now is Champion. For example, let's say there's a Champion here. So let's say this is an original pass. Do you understand? Now, there is a way they can package fake product inside this Champion package. Do you understand? And now, you don't know, because you are not a mechanic, you are not a professional. You went and get it. You bring it to the mechanic. And the mechanic open this package and fix the pass for you. To you, you have bought the original pass because it's written Champion. You understand? So it takes only the professional to know that, this is a fake inside here. It's not the original. So you see, the car owner have to cooperate with the mechanic. So in this case, if you are a car owner, you don't trust your mechanic enough to handle your engine, I advise you change it. You change the mechanic, look for a better mechanic. Because if you do not trust your mechanic, you likely have a problem. You have a problem because the car can break down at any time. You understand? And the guy you will send signal to the guy that you don't trust him. He will get that in his own mind. So if the car breaks down, you call him. He will give you an excuse, I am busy. I am this, I am that, I am not in town. So you will get frustrated. So the best thing, you as a car owner, trust your mechanic. If the mechanic is not doing well, advise him. You understand? If you see that the guy is able to change, then you walk along with him. But if not, you change him, look for somebody else. so that we can have a very good society. You can't take the government away from, let me call this organization, let me generally mechanics. You understand? But if you will agree with me, you will understand that for many years now, the government has not been helping matter. To be sincere, do you understand? They don't seem to recognize workmen. They don't seem to recognize them. For example, a customer will come to you. He will address you as a common mechanic because you are not educated like him. But what you can do, him cannot do. Do you understand? So we need the government. We need the government. For example, if every workman in the state is recognized by the government, then if I did something wrong as a mechanic, the government will be able to identify me. Somebody can take my code, take my number. I don't know if I'm making a point. Somebody can take my code, take my number, say the nearest police station. So person touch my car and so thing happen. Immediately they open the system, my number will be there. The police will call me. Where are you? You understand? That is when the government now came in. But if the government say, you know, consign me, and they do their thing, and the mechanics, the tailor, the electrician, all the workmen put that together, they do their things, how would this thing work out? The association have serious job to be done in this part of the issue. And also the masters. For example, if I am training a boy as an apprentice, do you understand? And I belong to NAPTA association, you understand? Then, if the time of the freedom of that apprentice, I should be able to be the one to approve it. You understand? Then the association should confide in me. How is this boy? Is it okay? Can he serve the public now? You understand? Then if I now approve it that, yes, this boy can serve the public, you understand? Then the association will now permit him to have his own garage, workshop. You understand? Because what we are seeing today, you see somebody will come to the workshop, he will sign as an apprentice. He's supposed to undergo 5 to 6 years. He just undergo 2 years. Just because he knows how to lose leg and change engine oil, he will run away. The next thing, go and open a workshop. He says he's a mechanic. Do you understand? And some of the car users too, they are not happy matter. You see a boy who does not know what to do because you are looking for cheap, do I call cheap articles or whatever should I call it? You understand? Cheap price. You understand? You go there, they mess your car up. Then tomorrow you will come on air. The mechanics are bad. The mechanic is this. The mechanics are that. But you see the person that this boy is not capable enough to handle your car. How can you buy a car of 25 million naira? You went and go and give a small boy who does not have even 5 years experience. What do you think will happen? You understand? So when they mess the car up, you will come back, then you will go on air telling everybody, mechanics are thief, mechanics are thief. No, it doesn't work out like that. My advice is this. This advice will go to fellow technicians, even also to the association. One, the association will be able to confirm, like in those days where we were under our boss, you understand? I was in Lagos State. Some of the things that kept us to learn this work, it is the fear of NAPTA. In those days, this overall was like a king. You dare not touch it as an apprentice. Even workman don't touch it. This overall you are seeing on me now, it was like a king. Before you see it in a master's body, you know that this man knows this one is Oga. You understand? So the fear was there. And the association in Lagos by then made it that in such a way that until your master approves of you, you cannot host a workshop. So some of these things kept some of us Because if you do not serve the master well, he will not approve it. You understand? So once you serve the master well, the master approve it, then the association confirm that the master has approved it, the person can now have access to operate. You understand? When the association fail to also do their work by checking the workshop, know who is qualified or not. You see where the association came in now. For example, you have been passing this road. You have been driving past this road. Since all this while, there is no mechanic there. But surprisingly, you just see a workshop there. The association is their duty to send an agent to go and find out how come about that workshop that has been established here. Do you understand? So if they find that the workshop is illegal, the owner of the workshop is not qualified, they should close down the workshop. Do you understand? But when they find out that this person is qualified, in fact, it is the boss approve it. You understand? They will give that person license to operate. By so doing, we will reduce the criminal, the dubious, and all this bad mechanic and all that. It will be reduced. But if that fear is not created in them, there is no way it can be reduced. I have been in this line. I'll see some boys who will come and learn work. Other 3 years, they will run away. Tomorrow you will see, I'm going to say, let me get that workshop. What do you have to offer? Some of us has been in the system for close to 30 years now. We are still struggling with the system. How much more that is just coming? Do you understand? In a very short time, you are going to see a car that does not use timing, does not use taper valve. You are going to see it too. So how do you cope? For example, before now, you don't have a single coil. What we used to have in those days is ignition, cutter set, or you call it cutter point. But things are changing every day. You understand? So if the association have their part to play, the master have his own part to play, the government, the state, the federal has their own part to play. It's a combined unit. If we combine, work hand to hand, we will have a better workmen and even the customers. Thank you, sir. You're welcome.